Last week we talked about when to write in your dream journal, so there's a link below. And this week we're going to talk about where to keep your dream journal. Now, I struggled with this when I started keeping a dream journal because I would wake up, I'd turn on the light, I'd fumble around for my dream journal, and then by that point I would have forgotten my dream. And that's frustrating, right? So we want to remember our dream, and we want to have the dream journal right there so we can pick it up and write in it as quickly as possible. If you struggle with this too, I have a few suggestions. Hi, I'm Karen. I dream a lot. I love talking about and studying dreams and dream interpretation. So after I give you a little bit of tips on where to keep your dream journal, I'll talk about the best kinds of things for writing your dreams in, the best thing to use as a dream journal. So be sure and stay till the end. The most common place that people keep their dream journal is right next to the bed, right on your bedside table. That's the most common. This is the one I struggled with because my bedside table is a little far away from where I am actually lying in my bed. If you are lying on the edge of your bed and you're right there and you can pick up, but that's not normally how it works for me. So the bedside table was too far away. Definitely in a drawer would even be further away. So even though I had it right on the edge of the table, it was still too much, and I would have to fumble for the light to even see to write in the journal. That's if I woke up in the middle of the night. In the morning, not too bad, but still, it was kind of far away, and I would forget the dream by the time I got the journal, open and writing in it. The next place I tried was under my pillow. That actually seemed like a really good idea because if it's under the pillow, it's right there where I am, and I can just pull it out and write in it. And that worked for quite a while, and that probably is the best thing if you do sleep with someone in your bed, is to have it under your pillow, because then you're not on their side of the bed. You are not going to be, bothering them. That's a good place to put it. Do you keep yours on the bedside table? Where do you keep your dream journal, or do you keep one at all? Let me know in the comments below. Under the pillow worked for a little while, but I still didn't like it. So now what I do is I actually have the journal right next to me on the bed, because I have a larger bed and I don't have anybody in it, so there's nobody to, whose place I'm taking up or whose space. There's no dogs getting in the way. I used to have dogs, and if they sleep in bed with you, they have their own spaces, and you tend to be on the edge of the bed because the dog takes up so much space, right? Anyone else? Maybe just me? Or cats. Cats do this too. So yeah, so you want to come up with a place where you can get to your journal very quickly. Maybe for you it is under the pillow. For me, it's right next to me on the bed. That is actually the easiest if I have a dream at like 3 in the morning, and that seems to be a pretty common time to wake up with a dream, 3 in the morning, turn on my flashlight, pick up the journal, write it, and then turn everything off and go back to sleep. So that works for me, and I wanted to share that with you. If you're getting value from any of this, please click the like button below so more people can see this video. One of the concerns of when you do keep a dream journal, especially if you have family and especially if you have children who can read, is privacy. So you don't want your journal on the bed all the time if the kids are going to come in, jump around, and maybe open it up and read it. So there is a little bit of awareness that you might have to have. I think I'm fortunate in that I don't have someone around who could be peeking into my dream journal, so I can just leave it lying around. But if you do have family and people that, again, you want to, train them on, we don't read diaries, we don't read journals unless we're invited, that sort of thing. But you still might want to put your journal away during the day and then bring it back out at night. So now let's talk about types of notebooks to use for a dream journal. And I have a collection here, and they all work. I like small ones, especially this is, again, if you're going to put it under a pillow, if you're going to, you don't want it to take up a lot of space, you can get a lot of these little small books. Those are fun. And this one's even called Dreams in Flight. So I don't know if they meant for you to write your dreams in it, but it makes a good thing, because generally dreams are probably about a page long. So that's a good one. You can get fun journals. I like these. You may have seen this one on my Instagram account at Caryndreams. It's got these neat sequins, and this was a gift, and I've used this as a journal. I like it too because it has a hard back, and that's actually my favorite kind of journal. Oops, sorry about the audio there. My favorite kind of journal is with a hard back. I love these. These are my favorite, and they're like, I think, $6 or $7. If I can find a link, I'll put that below. I think I buy these at Michael's, I believe. You can also get them online, and these are nice because they have the the ribbon, and they are a hardback, and so you can just write in them very easily. And I also put my pen inside so that I can quickly open up to the page. So I have a couple of these. I actually have a lot of these. I didn't pull them all out, but this is what I have. And they're lined inside, which I like having lines, but some of them come with like a little dotted line. Now you can also use spiral notebooks. So again, this is on the small side for a spiral notebook, and this would probably take about 1 dream per page, which is good. Or you can get a standard, 70 sheets and have this spiral. Then you always have it open to your space. The thing about this though is it's floppy, so I'm not a fan of this for recording my dreams in, but hey, it works. And there's all sorts of different sizes. Some people also use little memo pads that are unlined to scribble their dream on. I don't have an example of one of those, but I know you know what I'm talking about. And then you can go later and rewrite your dream more neatly in your dream journal. That's another thing that people try. So that could work too. If you want to know what to write in your dream journal, click the next video, and until next week, sweet dreams.